Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to SD Capital's official YouTube channel. First of all, please accept my sincere apologies. We have missed a session. I had to travel on an emergency basis because of some personal reasons. But anyways, all that is sorted now, all is good, and now I am back with the next session. Today's session is going to be a Q&A session. For those who are new to our channel, these Q&A sessions, we are actually trying to answer some questions which came our way via our page inbox, Facebook page inbox, or via our mailbox, or via our website. So many a times we find that different people are asking similar type of questions, and we try to discuss the same on the channel so that everybody who has similar kind of questions in their mind get answered too. And the last session, just the session we had right before this one, was a Q&A session. Before that, in 2020, we did quite a few Q&A sessions. So if you have any burning questions, you want to seek our advice, please feel free to reach out. Our mail ID is mail.sdcapital@gmail.com. I repeat, mail.sdcapital@gmail.com. You can also reach us via our page inbox, or you can comment under this video, or you can visit our website and contact us from the link on our website. It's completely up to you, whatever works for you. So today's session, we are going to discuss 4 different questions, and these are pertaining to stocks like Maruti Suzuki, chemical sector, Yes Bank, Arcom, Vodafone, different kind of companies. So if you are interested, please stay on. At the end of the video, obviously there is going to be a free stock recommendation as usual, and you know how well our free stock recommendations actually do. So let me start with the first question. I obviously again have the piece of paper in my hand because so many numbers I just can't remember. So the first question: I started buying shares of Maruti Suzuki in 2017. I bought 10 stocks at rupees 5570. I did not close my positions when Maruti's stock reached rupees 10,000. I expected Maruti to reach rupees 13,000 in 2022-23. But now Maruti is trading at rupees 7,200. Should I wait for this stock to go up again? Well, it is Maruti we are talking about, and we do believe Maruti has a lot of upside. Maruti is practically the leader of the passenger car segment in India, and it has a very strong presence across all segments: basic car, luxury car, and then it is sedan or saloon, whatever term you use, hatchback, SUVs, and now it is also entering in the electric vehicle market. It constantly brings new models to the market. So Maruti is a great company to stay invested in. And if you go by the brokerage house views, Goldman Sachs, Citi, UBS, Motilal Oswal, everybody is maintaining buy rating on this. We do believe that Maruti will actually reach rupees 13,000 somewhere in 2024-2025. So this is a great company. The P ratio right now may look slightly higher compared to the other companies in the same sector, but please do remember this is a winning company, and hence we will strongly suggest you do not close your position in Maruti until and unless you are in real need of cash. Please hold on to this even up to 2030. It is going to generate a very big return for your portfolio. The next question: I am a long-term investor. Recently, I have sold some stocks and now have liquid cash available. I want to buy some good stocks. I want to also invest rupees 5,000 in each of the below stocks: Yes Bank, Reliance Communications, Dish TV, and Vodafone. Is this a good decision? Well, this is something we have discussed on different occasions, number of times on our channel. Something is cheap, that doesn't make it a good buy. It is cheap for a reason. Do not try to catch a falling knife. And hence, these companies, Yes Bank, Arcom, Dish TV and Vodafone, we don't see any time in near future they are going to bounce back. If they do bounce back, that will be a miracle. But it is your hard-earned money, and we strongly suggest that you invest in companies which have great fundamentals, and that will generate a better return for your portfolio. The third question, I am considering investing into chemical sector in India for next 3 to 4 years. Is that a sound decision? Also, which stocks to invest in this sector? Indian chemical sector is something we are very bullish about. There is a great growth coming in this sector. Why so? First of all, demand for personal care goods, home care goods, processed food are skyrocketing in India because disposable income is going up. And that means a huge domestic demand for chemicals, specialty chemicals. Also, global companies, after the pandemic, they have realized the weakness of their supply chain. They are going to reduce their resiliency on their dependency on China, and they are going to build some resiliency in their supply chain. So they are going to go to Indian companies to get the supply of chemicals they need to operate. Thereby, the demand from outside India is also growing. If you look at the union budget, which happened like 2 months back now, there was a great provision for the sector, chemical sector. The investment, the PLI scheme, everything is simply great. Additionally, if you look at the FDI, foreign direct investment into this sector, in the recent past, it has been going up significantly. Chemical factories in India are expanding. Thereby, if you are interested in chemical sector, we believe that interest is rightly placed. The companies to look out for, they are Pidilite, Aarti Industries and Navin Flooring. These are the companies we would like to highlight here. So if you are starting to build your positions in these companies, we believe it is going to greatly benefit your portfolio. The fourth question, that is actually the last question before we go to our free stock recommendation. I have been investing into Berger Paints, Kotak Mahindra and Wipro stocks from 2015. I have 170 Berger Paint stocks bought at rupees 220. Berger Paint is currently trading at 750, rupees 750. I have 50 Kotak Mahindra stocks where average buy price is rupees 765. Kotak Mahindra is trading at rupees 1860. I also have 200 stocks of Wipro where average buy price is rupees 186. Wipro is trading at rupees 422 now. Should I book profit? Very good question. In Indian equity market, one trend is very clearly observable. There are clear winners in different sectors. A sector as a whole going up is a less probable thing compared to couple of companies doing brilliant in that sector. And the companies we are discussing here, Berger Paints, Kotak Mahindra and Wipro, they are the clear winners. Thereby, we do believe that if you do not need liquidity in the near term, please stay invested. Please do stay invested in these stocks. You may remain invested in these stocks for the next 5 to 10 years. It is going to do great for your investment. Also, please remember, due to pandemic situation, the work from home has increased for all companies, increasing the IT market overall. Moreover, onshore positions are being eliminated and more work is being done from the offshore low-cost locations, which means IT companies, even if nothing changes for them, just because of this emerging pattern, their bottom line is going to grow. So, as I said, if you don't need liquidity in the near term, please stay invested in these stocks for next 5 to 10 years and it is going to generate a great return for you. So, before I go to the free stock recommendation, I would like to remind everybody who is a subscriber to our channel and who are watching this video for the first time, SD Capital is a portfolio management company which works on profit and loss sharing. We don't have any annual fees. And to the best of our knowledge, we are the only company who share losses of clients if situation occurs. Also, currently we have 3 different products running. One is Create Wealth, where we design the best portfolio according to your investment pattern and your risk appetite, which will help you get the best possible return from the Indian equity market. The next one is Invest in Retirement. That is to encourage people start investing towards their retirement early in career and thereby take advantage of the equity market. When you have 20 years or 15 years or 10 years ahead of your still left in your career, and then you get the opportunity to invest in the equity market and generate a great return. The third one is existing portfolio management service. If you are investing in the Indian equity market for some time now and currently you are seeking professional advice because the portfolio size has grown, or you are simply too busy to concentrate on it, we are there for you. We manage your existing portfolio for a minimum fee. Everything said and done, now it is time for our free stock recommendation. Today's free stock recommendation is Tech Mahindra. SD Capital research team have strong reasons to believe that this stock has a huge growth potential, and thereby if it works for your portfolio, please start building your positions in this stock. As to remind you once again, the target price, stop loss and all other details will be shared with our clients only. But if you are our YouTube viewer, you know how good our free stock recommendations perform, and thereby please start building your position if it works for your portfolio. The vaccine rollout is going on. India is doing great. So is UK, so is US. Europe is lagging. But we are sure that apart from Europe and probably Brazil, no other country will suffer so much under the third wave or second wave for that matter, given the vaccine rollout. That's the optimism in the air. And let's see how this goes. So please take care. Wait for your turn to get vaccine. Wear mask. Maintain safety, maintain social distance, and we will meet again in 2 weeks' time. Thank you. Bye.